record. Yeah, people really are fucking miserable in this town, man. It's fucking miserable. These seagulls are coming to eat your apple pie.
Oh, right. Oh, I'll go help them, maybe. The poor starving creatures. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll give them a little bit of nothing.
that's what they want, apple pie. Oh god, here they go.
They're going to start fighting over it. Oh, look at that. They're fine, though. It's not share. There's no share arrival.
No sharing.
No sharing here.
No sharing or caring. It's the animal kingdom.
Yep. Sorry, no more left. No more take. Sorry, guys. That's happening.
You know that guy?
Yeah, I know.
Uh, is he homeless?
No, he's not.
No.
He's got a place.
Does he take lots of medication?
I'm not sure what I think it takes now. I think he's just kind of alone. He's just sort of alone. He's only got, he lives in one of those special accommodation places. And but he's very cluey. He knows about where to buy and things and that. You know,
It's not stupid.
He says he doesn't buy anything online because he doesn't trust the people on the other end.
Oh, that's not that smart.
So
Everyone's buying online.
because the thing is, he says once they got your bank details, they can hack into your.
Oh, that's
your
pathetic. Everyone's bank details are online, dude. Everyone's doing banking online. That's not smart.
I don't know. We're living in the age. We don't know where or what we're heading to now. We're living in very scary times. We don't know what, My friend Sam was telling me when we were at school, we were told that the world was getting better, was getting a better place, but it hasn't seemed to turn.
Better.
The last 2 years haven't turned.
And then there's plastic surgery as a solution to all our problems.
Plastic surgery. Well, you got to be. Well, it's something you got to be with plastic surgery. I mean, it's.
Is that really the standard?
Well, the thing is, plastic people who've got, like in Hawaii with the fires, people who've been badly burned need plastic surgery.
What's the saying about beauty's in the eye of the beholder? Isn't it? When you look at life, it's really a perspective. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's a perspective. But I mean,
Something
people
else.
that with burns. Well, people don't. Someone's got bad burns. He needs, he wants to get rid of scarring. I mean, plastic surgery is good. We're getting rid of
Someone
scarring.
who's maladjusted could have a very terrible perspective, and everything could be horror and bad and ugly. And another person could have a very positive perspective, and they see beauty everywhere.
Yeah, but if you're talking about natural shapes and sizes, yes. But if you're talking about burns and scars and stuff like that, it's already a different. It's a different story already.
You find birds ugly.
Burns, well, they're kind of a bit
Aren't they
off-putting.
birds?
They can be off-putting.
What's wrong with birds? People love birds.
Birds.
Birds?
Oh, not birds. No, birds are beautiful. Birds. I'm
You're talking about birds.
Birds. People who've been burned like in Hawaii.
Oh, you mean disfigurement?
Yeah. That we need plastic surgery for for that. That's something that
Well-
you need plastic surgery for that. But
Well,
you know, if
I mean,
someone,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
but
There's a lot of disability and deformity in the world, and people still, it's relative because some people see anyone over the age of 30 as ugly. It's relative. I think it's ridiculous. We just need
No,
to
but
realise,
birds
we just
are
need to appreciate life better and have a more positive perspective
No, but
and see beauty in nature.
Birds look a little. They look kind of unnatural.
Well,
because
there's
the
lots of
birds-
things. Well, the burns are natural. They're not unnatural. That's a bad perspective because burns can be natural. It's
But
something
people-
that happened.
but
If
people
you've got a burnt face from the sun, does that immediately make you ugly?
No, but that's just going red. But it's not this. It's not disfiguring.
Oh, so you don't find
some.
someone being sunburnt to be ugly? You find that okay?
Well, the sunburn, the burn.
What about if-
it goes,
what if-
it goes away? The sunburn goes away.
What about
you
if they
put
had a
your-
broken nose and it was punched in and it was all the wrong shape? Would you find them ugly?
Well, it wouldn't be too attractive. I mean, put it this way, it wouldn't be too. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't look. It
Wouldn't be
look
too
It
attractive.
wouldn't look too attractive.
How do you
I
know?
mean. Well,
Couldn't
I
you
mean,
just sort of view them in the moment and go, this person? Wouldn't you see beauty because they're happy? If they were talking to you and they were happy, wouldn't you go, actually, I'm starting to see beauty now because of the happiness?
Well, the thing is, if you get to know that person over time.
Well, exactly,
you can
even
kind of
in the maturity of perspective. So your perspective changed. You might judge them initially and go, what an ugly fucker. And then later on, you forget and you actually go, actually, I would like to see that person again. I would like to see that person again. Means that you've found beauty.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you a story. What happened? This plastic surgeon. This was about an Aboriginal woman. With her partner, she was in a brutal relationship, and one day the Aboriginal woman decided she wanted to break because the guy was being physically brutal to her. She wanted to break up the relationship, and that guy went crazy. Then he got a hammer and banged her face in, and really gave her this. And the one plastic surgeon, he heard about that. And he thought, this is really disgusting. I'm going to, what he's done to her, I'm going to try and help her. I'm going to, and I won't
He
charge
tried to
her.
enhance her normal symmetry. Tried to enhance her normal. But the point is that's not always possible. It's not always possible.
It's not always possible. Well, that's a sad. That's a.
But
very
you still
sad
might
thing.
find her beautiful if you came to live with her.
Anything's possible.
I'm not saying that you wanted to do an oil painting of her and show off her facial features as being next to the Mona Lisa. I'm just saying that that you would find beauty. Finding beauty in it doesn't mean that you think they're a top model. Finding beauty in something is looking at something and finding the positive.
But he's trying to help her, because she has to look in the mirror. She's the one who's really affected. She has to look every day. She has to look in every
Well,
day.
she needs to find beauty as well. We all do.
What that other person did to
She
her.
she has the same responsibility of finding beauty in life as well.
Well, when she says, when she says, "I was this beautiful woman," until that motherfucker, when he.
Yeah,
did,
I'm not
when he
saying
did
I'm not
to me.
saying what he did was good. I'm not saying what he did was good. I'm just saying finding the beauty in life is a kind of it's a wise, it's a thing of responsibility and wisdom, isn't it?
Oh yeah, when you take it, but we live. Unfortunately, we live.
Well, how
in a
superficial?
We live in a material world.
How material a
unfortunately.
world do you want? How much more materialism do you want? Do you want it to increase more materialism?
I don't want it to.
Exactly.
increase
So
more
you agree with me? We should be hoping for a more mature and beautiful perspective.
Yeah, well, sure, we're mature and beautiful perspective, but we don't want people to be unfortunately
No, of course
we
we don't.
don't want people to have to go through that. I mean,
No,
why
of course
should,
we don't. If we can help, someone, but like my point is that we can't always. That's my point is that we can't always. And I don't think it's the responsibility of the plastic surgeon. I think it's the responsibility of a wise person.
Well, if you're talking about, let's say a woman who's not happy with her breast, she wants to make her breast bigger, where there's too much vanity in, sure. Then I'm thinking, maybe it's going a bit overboard.
I think
you know,
we've destroyed the sound of these beautiful birds with our dispute.
I'll tell you a story of vanity. This gay guy who was really good looking, and he had nice lips, everything. He wanted to increase the size of his lips. He wanted to have bigger and juicy lips. And I'm thinking, I'm telling the guy, why do you need to do that? You look perfect. You look gorgeous now. You got beauty. Why do you need to increase the size? What's the,
Because from his perspective, he thought bigger lips would be more attractive, and obviously that was of greater importance to him than, say, feeding the hungry.
I mean, my sister was saying, what's happened with, vanity's already gone overboard. It's gone,
Overboard vanity.
Vanity. I mean,
We just like big butts and we cannot lie. And what's the other one?
Butts. I can tell you something. Butts are kind of like, when you look at a person's, face and smile, they won't always smile back at you. But if you smile at someone's butt, guess what? The butt has a smiley expression. It will smile back at you.
You're always guaranteed a smiling butt.
But you're always guaranteed, yeah.
I think you're mistaking a facial expression from an arse expression.
Some people.
You're mistaking a face for pure arse.
Well, some people, you tell a person, you don't like them, or they got a very unfriendly and a very, you think that person. I've had people, says, I like there was one guy, people say, there's one good thing you can say about that bad person. He's got a nice, or you can give him a compliment, he says, you're a shitty person, but you've got a nice ass, you've got enough to make up for it,
So his most positive feature is his arse. So they don't want to see the back of him then, or they do want to see the back of him.
Yeah.
Meaning something completely different. They don't want to see the back of him. Well, they do want to see the back of him, but they want to see closer at the back of him.
Closer at the back of him, yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Look at the beautiful sky now.
Yeah.
Beautiful colours.
Yeah, beautiful colours. You heard the story of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Have you read the book about that?
Jonathan Seagull. I don't know who that is.
Livingston Seagull.
Livingston Seagull.
That was a movie they made. I'm actually finished. We can go inside. Yeah.
You want to go inside?
I don't know. We'll go inside. Yeah. I'll put this.
Let's find there's rubbish in this place. It's getting cold.
And then try to answer the best way possible.
Still can't hear any Latin rhythm. Still can't hear any Latin rhythm.
I kind of have a feeling that they won't really let any.
I think my feelings about your feelings is that they're highly. What they are. I don't know if it's cynicism or. I don't know what it is.
Because if they were supposed to come at 5 and it's already 6, I mean, it sounds that they're not likely, very
Maybe they're just very un-Melburnian in their scheduling. Were you here when Evie's friend was DJing?
That big
Mm.
one, yeah.
I thought you were here.
Oh, was that? How long ago